You don't see Biden do this at all because I don't think he gave a shit about this country. I don't think he cared about the American worker. Everything about the Democrat platform is about knocking America down a peg. That's 100% what it's all about. And very few on the left have actually realized this. Van Jones, I think, finally has realized, he's finally starting to grasp something. And I mean, too little, too late, because Donald Trump won his second term. He's the president. We control all three branches: House, Senate, White House. But listen to Van Jones talking here. Had he taken this position and not tried to back the Democrat Party that was trying to arrest Donald Trump, that was trying to steal his business, destroy his legacy, use lawfare to destroy him, his family, all he had to do was recognize how formidable Trump was, and that would have better positioned the Democrats to do well against him, but they didn't. But listen to Van Jones. He seems to get it now.
How the hell did Donald Trump figure out the mainstream media is the fringe and the fringe is now the mainstream? How the hell did Donald Trump figure out? I mean, Joe Rogan is obvious, right? Like, we knew the guy had a big audience. It's not like we were like stunned, but like, how the hell was he, the 78-year-old guy who doesn't even have a computer and still like writes handwritten notes? How did he become the guy who cracked the code on, to your point, running a cultural, I don't even want to say campaign, running
it was a movement.
Look, movement, heading a cultural movement versus a campaign.
Every one of your people knows Elon. Listen. Yeah, so everybody keeps, I mean, the problem is you have a framework in your mind that, how can Donald Trump? Guys, can we cut it out? Donald Trump is not an idiot. Donald Trump, let me just be very clear. Donald Trump is smarter than me, you, and all critics. You know why we know?
Yep.
Because he has the White House, the Senate, the House.
Totally agree.
The popular vote. He has a massive media ecosystem bigger than the mainstream built around him and for him, and a religious fervor in a political movement around him. And his best buddy is the richest person in the history of the world, and the most relevant Kennedy is with him. This dude is a phenomenon. He is the most powerful human on earth and in our lifetime, and we're still saying, well, how was this guy? We look like idiots to ordinary.
You're totally right.
Yeah. Now listen, you heard this from me on this show quite a bit. It's not about, you know, brown nosing, trying to think of a way to say it. It's not about anything like that. It's about calling it like I see it. Trump beat a Bush and a Clinton in the same election cycle. Trump manages a business that has 50,000 plus global employees. Trump persevered through the 2024 cycle in the face of withering resistance, the likes of which few people in the world could have ever dealt with or have even dealt with. Not only did he come out from that, he came out victorious. He came out, listen to this. This is another thing. He continues to say, the best revenge is going to be success. What they did to me damn near destroyed the country. I mean, listen, the guy has every reason in the world to go out there and fire and brimstone against his enemies. He has every reason in the world to walk up to that podium and go after the people that went after him. But he's not doing that. And in fact, by the way, folks, listen, I don't think enough people are talking about that. I really don't. I don't think enough people are talking about Trump giving people grace that, the definition of grace is you know, forgiving them, so to speak, especially when they don't deserve it, you know? But Trump is not doing that. And if we're to get back on a path where people want to start trusting this country or institutions in this country, look, that's a tall order. It's going to take me a very long time for me to trust the institutions in this country again. But I think if anyone can reform them, it's Trump. But I think Trump is very serious about getting this nation back on the right track. Obviously, he's already doing the job now. But I also think he's going to do everything he can to try to heal these divides.